All right, so here we have it, the brand new Matt Murdock. I was outside shopping, I saw him on the peg, scooped him up real quick. Let's get this bad boy open and see what's going on. I can tell you right now, while I was opening this figure, I was loving it. I was feeling like it was solid. It didn't feel cheap, and it just felt really good for a suited figure. You really don't expect too much, but the reason why I bought this figure in particular was because it's Charlie Cox, the Netflix series. Come on, we have to have this. All right. So as far as accessories, he does come with the cane and he comes with the red brick. He doesn't come with any extra hands, nothing like that. I mean, I really don't expect him to come with any extra hands. He's not going to be running around fighting. He's over here pretending, right? He's trying to be a lawyer. So that's what he got going on over here. The cane is really nice. I really like the cane. It's something different. I haven't seen it come with any other figures before. And the brick is also very nice, especially since it has that little Mysterio touch. You're not going to be able to see it. It's not going to zoom in like that. But this brick is very detailed all around. It has the newspaper on all four sides. And it's pretty nice. I mean, it didn't really have to come with it. It could have came with just the cane, and I think everybody would have been fine with that. I know a lot of the figures that came out in this wave, in particular the three Spider-Man had QC problems with the joints, and they would have frozen joints. They were bending them, they were breaking them. A lot of people were losing their Spider Man straight out the box, brand new. And I can tell you right now, this guy right here, I haven't had a problem with him at all. I think they probably just rushed the Spider Man at the end of the day because they probably thought they were going to sell more of them. But this guy right here, no issues. I can even get him in a yoga pose for you if you want. He's extremely flexible, doesn't feel like he's gonna break at all. I think the problem with this wave came with the Spider Man because they probably knew they was gonna need a bunch of them, and they wasn't ready for it. Two things that I really like about this figure that don't usually come with other figures, or sometimes they do, but not together. So one thing first is the glasses. The glasses are glued on, and that's great because that's how they will be in the movie. And I've had characters where they have the loose glasses, and let me tell you, I'm still looking for the glasses that came with my dark gray beast. I dropped them one day, and boom, them bad boys were gone. I don't know where they at. I'm still looking for them. And the second thing that I really like about it is the short part of the jacket. As you saw, I was able to sit them down in an Indian pose. A lot of other figures that come with these jackets, they're really long. You really can't do too much with it. And they also weigh to the back of it. So it's like you almost have to lean them so much forward because they're already going back. You're not really getting that with this figure. I'm able to stand them up and he's not leaning on that crutch at all. As you can see, there's a little bit of space before it hits the diorama. So that's two things I really like about this. So let's see how he looks next to him when he's suited up as Daredevil. All right, here we go. Matt Murdock and Daredevil. As I was taking this guy off the shelf, here's a fun little fact. This Daredevil was actually my very first Marvel Legend ever. So I started collecting actually with the Flash and his family and his rogues and stuff like that. But this Daredevil was the one that segued me into Marvel Legends over at Toys R Us. So we're gonna take a look at them real quick. I can tell you this Daredevil, I believe, is slightly taller than Matt Murdock, and that's kind of weird. But let me put them side by side, and we check that out. All right, yeah. So we got them side by side now. I mean, the Daredevil one looks slightly taller. Maybe we could attribute that to the helmet, and the mask, and giving it some girth right there. If I'm not mistaken, the Matt Murdock arms look a little longer. It's kind of weird, but I'm not really on like that. To be honest with you, I really like both of these figures, and I'm I'm so happy to have him next to each other, like have them next to each other. That's perfect. And here we have Matt Murdock with a couple of his Daredevil buddies and Bullseye. So, I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is one of the better suited figures that I really like because the suited figures, to tell you the truth, they always come out pretty whack most of the time. But this one right here, I really appreciate. I feel like he does something for me. The other one that I like besides this was probably Chameleon, but Chameleon's pretty basic as well. I feel like this one fits in more because it has more of a story. There's more characters to go with it. And we've never had a Matt Murdock that's been this official. And Charlie Cox has done such a good job as the Netflix Daredevil that I'm like, how could I not have this in my collection, right? And here we have Matt Murdock with Elektra and Punisher and the suited up Daredevil. And if you ask me, I think he goes great. It doesn't even really bother me that he came from the No Way Home wave because it's still Charlie Cox. It's still the same character from the Daredevil that's transitioning over into the No Way Home, into the Spider-Man series. So it's fine with me. To be honest, I'm probably not even gonna put him with any Spider-Man characters that I have. I don't really want anybody else from the wave. I do want Andrew Garfield, but that's about it. I'm not gonna go getting all three of them. I mean, that's just me. I think this guy's great. If you guys can find him and you guys want to go get him and put him into your collection, I think he's a must have. If you ask me, I'm not gonna do any number grading or anything like that. I'm just gonna say I like this guy. I'm happy I got him, and I think you should get him too. Peace.